early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to SimAirport. Oh boy, there we go. There's a little golf cart going from one place to another trying to collect all the bags. So that's exactly what we're going to have to do today. We're going to have to make ourselves a nice baggage hub to actually service the gates that are going to be on this side, or as we like to call them, Terminal B apparently, because that's B1 over here, not A5 like I thought it would be. Feels a little bit weird having B1 all the way over here and it's going to be B4, whereas that's A1, but you know, whatever, it's already in there. Can't really change the way it is. It would also cost us a lot more to get this down over here, maybe. Yeah, well, because we would have to get in all of the taxiway over here, and that's just way too expensive for us. Also, we need to build in the area over here that's going to house our baggage carousel, because of course, we need that just so we can connect everything up here to everything over here to whatever the heck is going to happen over here. So, let's go ahead and get started with that, because it seems like we're going to actually have to put in the rest of the taxiway in first, because we have to actually put in, let's see, what's it called again? Our baggage depot, right? We're gonna have to put in our baggage depot like on here, and then there's like one over here or something. What was it? There's one, between these two. So right here, the other one is, please don't tell me it's there. The other one right over here. So that's definitely one of those things that we can do it. We can definitely put this one in already, but the other one cannot go in just yet. Let's go ahead and that's not how it works, and something like that. Pink, you know what, I think that direction works. Sure, that's fine with me. So there we go, we have one in. It's progress. It's not particularly good progress, but it's progress nonetheless. And I think all we're gonna have to do for this one is, actually no, we have to connect the taxiway no matter what. I was like, I think all we have to do is just drop that right down in there. It's not gonna be a problem. No, that's not how it works. So we're gonna unfortunately have to get all this in, and there goes the rest of our money. Wonderful. Don't you just love it when we are fresh out of money just because we have to do things like that? It's okay though. We're doing this for a good reason. So let's see, we're gonna have to put in another baggage depot right over here. Flip this in which direction? Let's see, we can have it like that. The blue, but I think I like this better because the pink is close to the pink. We can just bring the blue around. If this doesn't work again, I will move it around, but it should maybe work. I'm gonna put it right over here. And let's also get rid of all the red that we have over here because of course we don't really need to see that anymore. There we go. And where are our, are we waiting for deliveries? Are there too many buses here? It seems like that might just be the case. We have way too many buses coming in here and we are never getting our delivery trucks, which is sad, but I mean, we do have to transport a lot of people out of here, so that makes some kind of sense, unfortunately. Wait, are there delivery trucks? Are we? Wait, did we already get that? Oh, we already got them. I was like, something's not quite right here. That doesn't make any sense. No, we got it. You guys, we got it. Right, so we were actually sizing up this whole area here, which I think is why it's yellow. This is a 22 by 11, so we were going to go ahead and build that, but unfortunately, you know, we just spent all of our money on taxiways and whatnot, so that's not going to happen quite yet. And let's see, is that... Oh gosh, I actually built these wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and just demolish, clear, whatever the heck we have to do there, because we have to move this over to the corner over here, apparently, and this one's not quite in yet, so we can't really move that one yet. Otherwise, we'd probably end up deleting it and losing all of our money, which is not what we want. Is that in? That is in. Okay, good. So let's clear that one out, and we'll reinstall them as soon as storage, or as soon as they're brought to storage, excuse me. And security. Let's see. Security looks like it's working. I don't know how quickly we're actually processing people. Let's see. How are we doing in terms of flights? Wow. Okay, so we did miss one right here. I want to look at that later on because, of course, we can look at it now, but it's going to be like, I don't know what went wrong because, of course, we're not really seeing what happens. We're not seeing when the flight left, are we? No, we're just seeing when it was supposed to leave. So that's something that we're going to have to check tomorrow. We're going to have to watch carefully to make sure everything is happening as it should. Right, so how much does the foundation for this... Let's see, I thought it said 22 by 11, was it? I think it was. Let's see, 22 by 11 right there. That's affordable. That is definitely affordable. Sure, we're gonna go ahead and just drop that right up in there, and now suddenly we are broke once again. But that's okay, because it doesn't matter, you guys. This should not cause any issues with our flights, so we should be able to get the money from them. And, well, I guess it's all the money that we're getting today. Do we? Oh, wait, what? But this isn't secure. This is not a secure area. This is... 100% not a secure area. Yeah, this is a secure area. Wait, why is this suddenly not a secure area? Oh, is it? No, actually, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Somehow, this whole thing kind of opened up, which makes 0 sense to me, but okay. Sure, we're gonna fix that up pretty soon. Hopefully our builders can work on that very, very quickly. Oh boy. There's a lot of angry people all over the place. This is not good because, of course, we're still having some flights trying to leave. And, well, it's not really tomorrow yet, so we're going to make a lot of airlines mad, which is never a good thing. Because otherwise, you know, if we make them mad, then they're going to pull their planes, and that means we're not going to make all the money that we need to be making. Which right now is looking pretty good, honestly. We still have money even after building some foundation, even after building some taxiway. I think we're definitely good to build in our new baggage system for at least, you know, Terminal B. However, it looks like the builders are taking quite some time to get the building done, so that means we're going to have security problems for a little while longer, which is never good, because that means that we're kind of screwed. Let's just pause, and we're going to put in the wall. Hopefully they will work on the wall before anything else, because this has to be a wall anyway. Like, this has to stay a wall no matter what, so... Let's see, we're going to go ahead and just draw that up right back in there, and draw this up right back in there, and hopefully... Wait, can we prioritize these? Can we increase priority? Increase priority. Please do that right now. Please do the walls right now so we won't have issues. And they're, of course, ignoring priority because, to my experience, increased priority does nothing. They basically ignore it and just do whatever the heck they were already doing. So sadly, we might just lose some place because, I'm pretty sure the people are getting more and more unhappy as time goes by. And, you know... the whole airport not really working right now, so the airlines are gonna be like, that airport is not functional. I must pull my flight out of there. No, please, please don't. Oh my gosh, you guys, please build in the walls. Like, they're just like, let's lay down all the tiling right now instead of the walls. Well, if they can do this quickly, if they can do this right before midnight, we might be okay, you guys. We might be okay. It's not a promise here. Oh man, people are not moving at all too, so I mean, it's good. The time basically slowed down for us, even though it wasn't technically supposed to. But hey, early access games, that's kind of how they work. And we still... Wait, what? How is this still not... Oh, I see the problem. The problem is right here. There is no wall there, so naturally, everything is not secure. So we're gonna wait until these walls are built in before we actually put in that wall proper. Then we should be okay, you guys. We should be very close to being okay. Just gotta make sure that our builders, you know, do their jobs properly and... Oh my gosh. Hopefully we won't have any other problems. We will have to, unfortunately, send out... Oh my gosh. Everybody's going right back. Actually, the area is now secure. Nice. Good. So that's definitely a good start. And I see the baggage car right back there. So yeah, we're gonna have to send out these planes. Probably around 3:30, just to make sure that we get our new ones coming in so we can get more money. I know, we're actually really bad at doing that. Uh-oh, we're about to get a ton of pirates. Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, so we have our first flights of the day showing up now. It seems like they're a little bit confused, but that's okay. It happens. There we go. You know, this is probably the good thing about having extra taxiway, though. Like, they go that way instead of going right along the runway. So that means we clear up the runways pretty early on. I really, really like that. I've finally done that. I probably should have done that in earlier airports, but I don't know why. I was just like, we're trying to use all of our room for other things, so let's just not do this, which... bad plan. I know, bad plan. Anyway, so... we have this area in here. Of course, this is going to be the baggage claim. We can go ahead and actually start working on that. However, we need to find a way to actually connect to this. So, that means we have to bring in foundation all the way across here. And I think I want to make a bigger area here, like maybe make it this room like that. So, of course, this is going to cost an arm and a leg as expected. So, let's see. How are we going to go about this? How much is this going to cost here? Yeesh. Well, we can go ahead and grab a few little loans, and by little I mean absolutely massive loans, because this is... Well, can we maybe just do this little room right here instead? Because clearly everything else is way too expensive for us. Yes, we can. Okay, that's a start for sure. So that's that's one thing. I mean, surely we're gonna get enough money that we'll be able to do the whole thing. Uh-oh. Are we? Oh, not again! So, you know, as soon as we start removing walls, things start to become a problem. And so let's go ahead and just fix that problem right now. So we're going to go, ooh, boy. Yeah, they're just trying to run wherever the heck they want to go. Oh my god, these people. These people are a nightmare. These people need to learn how to behave in airports, apparently. Let's increase priority of that, and hopefully the workers will actually do that before anything else. Why? What has possessed you to go this way? You guys realize that you're going to have to... Oh boy, I should have done this later on, because now we're going to have a lot of canceled flights, unless we keep pushing them out as soon as we can. So let's see. Who is coming in right now? We have a flight at A2 coming in for 7:15. You know, we can give it a little bit more time, just because... I guess there's no point, really, is there? I mean, we can make some people really, really mad. That's about it. Sure. All right, so A2, let's go ahead and break deadlock. Go ahead and head out, because we have a flight coming in right now. There we go. All right, final approach, A3 also. Man, this is going to be a really sucky micromanaging day until we fix our problems here. Go ahead, get the heck out of here. A lot of people are going to be very, very mad, but clearly... they don't even care about us, so why should we care about them? Alright, next up, anyone on final approach? You should be on final approach in about half an hour, so we're gonna have to clear out A4. That's okay with me. Goodbye, angry people. Goodbye. You guys, seriously, like, oh man, they need to learn how to follow rules. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just clear this out. And it seems like we have just way too many angry people. These guys aren't even angry, they're just broken, like straight up broken. They're like, oh, well, I can't make my way over here. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna be stuck here and be like, hey, don't work, doesn't work. Alright, so we should be okay now. There's still, you know, a few flights on final approach. How are we going on this one? Let's see. Are we okay, or are we actually having to push this one out? We're gonna have to push this one out. Alright, break the deadlock. I guess today is not really, it's not a good day to actually check how we're doing here. So that's kind of sucky. This one's on final approach. This one should be landing pretty soon as that one's gone. And that means we should maybe be good. This one has... yeah, it has more than enough time for this flight to go, although it looks like it's maybe not gonna actually leave on time. There's way too many people stuck here, you guys. I don't know if they're ever gonna leave. We might have to send them all home, or just reload the game and make sure that they all peace out, because this is a little bit too much. Let's see, just send you home. Go home. Oh, that doesn't even work. Wonderful. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, well, that's okay, you know. A few problems is not that bad. It could be worse. So, how are we doing on money? Money's okay. Let's see, we have a flight coming in right now for A1. So you, unfortunately, you're not even done. You're loading passengers. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. Just go. Just go. I know. Rah, humbug. Everything else like that. Just deal with it, passengers. Just deal with it. Especially you guys. I don't know. You're like permanent statues now in our airport. I guess, you know, that's like a show. Like, you know, this airport, it's not that safe. I don't know why you're flying through us, but thank you for your money. That's basically what we're doing here. Okay, so anything else that's coming in pretty soon? 10 a.m. on A2. I think we're pretty good there, right? No, we're not. Huh. Okay, I mean, did we just... what the heck is happening here? Everything is like super delayed. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to just accept some of these delays and cancellations just because we screwed everything up. It seems like at this point it might be a little bit too much to try to save, so we're not gonna bother. So let's just ignore that and continue building on out. Let's see, so we have to go... can we go all the way through here? Okay, so we're gonna just slowly start building. We're gonna go all the way to here. And ta-da. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to finish this little by little. And I mean, that probably helps us out a little bit, because as soon as we start building, we do get pretty laggy, and that's never good. A2, final approach. You are still boarding a lot of people. I think it's gonna leave soon, though. So that might not be that bad. It could be worse, you guys. It could definitely be worse. We might have enough time, actually. I don't know how long they actually stay just on final approach, you know, circling the airport. But if it's 2 hours, we might be okay. If it's just, you know, an hour and a half or something like that, then we're definitely not going to be okay. Because this one definitely has a lot more time to go. Alright, so our builders are coming. This is good. And I know I said we were going to work on our baggage. We're getting there, okay? We're getting there. Looks like what we need now is some walling. Ah, yes, we do need some wall. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some wall up in here. We're going to go for one there. One there. I think we're going to do two. Two in between each of them. Sure. So let's try something like that. We're going to do this, and... oh, 3 there. Okay, fine. That works a little bit better than that one. That looks a little too weird for me, but we did it that way just because the offices are there. Fair enough. Alright, so security exits. We're going to go ahead and... oh, that's wrong. Go ahead and drop that up in there. And did we have a cancellation? It looked like we did. Aha. Well, it was just 767, so I am not too bummed out about that. It could be worse. It could be a 747 that we lost, and that would absolutely be a nightmare, because that's a ton of money that we could be using to actually get this whole thing built in and done, and oh boy, there was absolutely no one to take that out, to unload that truck, so that was a little bit bad. Do we have enough janitors to take care of that? Yes, we do, so we got the trash going pretty quickly, and we unloaded that, we're unloading that, good. So our traffic right now is pretty clear. We don't exactly need the next road over, even though I would like to do it just so we can get it done, but it seems like it's not necessary. Did I just see some people who are having issues actually leaving? Yes, okay, so good. We don't even have to reload the game. Sure, we don't have to reload the game because eventually they'll leave, eventually. Okay, so we have this built in. Let's go ahead and just, let's see, we want to clear this up. And we want to continue building out, so let's see, how far? Can we make it to the next area over here? Even further, okay, good. How much money do we have? How much further can we go? Okay, not there, so we're going to go up to right here. There we go. Little by little. I know we could just dig out a loan and deal with it later on, but I really don't want to, just in case I forget, just in case I go a little bit overboard, because that's what I tend to do. Right, so right now we're just going to continue building on our way over here. Then, after we're done with that, we can finally get started on building our baggage system, hub, whatever you want to call it. We're going to build that up, and hopefully it's going to work, because, oh boy, sometimes it looks like this is a little bit more challenging than I would like for it to be. Hey, we did it. All right, so we have a corridor here. I guess you could call it a corridor because that's basically what it is. And it looks like people are actually leaving that way instead of all flocking over here, which is also good because clearly there's just massive crowds over there, and that just makes the game lag a little bit more than we would like. For some reason, I sent everybody home that I could, and these people decided to stay, so I don't know what it was. Let's just try to send them home again, and hopefully they'll actually leave. It looks like they finally are. Okay, so there's just 4 people here, still stuck. Whatever. Not gonna deal with that because, you know, that's just way too much, and gosh, I love it when I pause and the game just suddenly stops lagging. Kind of a weird feeling. Good, but confusing good, because I would prefer that it just never lags, but whatever. So, we are going to have to connect our things here. Now, of course, we're going to have, let's see, our baggage depot on this side, so we're going to have to put that guy, let's see, right over towards this side over here. So let's go ahead and just flip that something. Yeah, you know what? That works. Okay, good. That, do I do that or do... I mean, putting the pink closer makes some more sense, because otherwise I'd have to bring it out over. I guess this might be better. Sure, let's try that. And we're just going to start with this one here, just because this system tends to get a little bit confusing. So, you know, we have to just take it one step at a time. And I already put this in. I really hope they put them in the right order again, because last time they didn't put it in the right order. Last time they did this craziness. So we have 1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah, that happened. Anyway, so let's see. Is that in just yet? No, we're still waiting for that there. I think that's the guy right there, actually. So he's coming over here. There is unfortunately no door, so he has to basically walk the whole way around. I am so sorry, dude. Very soon we'll put in more doors, but for now, just deal with it, okay? Just deal with it. This is going to be a very expensive project, so as much as I would like to add more gates and just have them there, we're not exactly going to be able to do that just yet, because of course we have to focus on this project, and it's going to take up, I figure, most of our resources, most of our builders too. Alright, so that's in. Let's go ahead and connect that up right up in here. I think I'm going to just take it up like this, and just like across the way here. So that should be good. There we go. And then we're just going to take it as is like this. So it's going to be just like starting from this first one here, I guess. Is that how I did it? It looks like that's how we did it. Alright, so fair enough. So we're going to go from here to here. Then we're going to go from here to right here. There we go. And lastly, the only one that will connect over here, because of course we can't connect all of them. We have a set that will not connect. I believe it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 that will not connect to anything. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 4 of them. Oof. That means we're going to need to put in 2 more hubs somewhere back here with some more of the depots somewhere over there. So it's going to happen eventually, and that'll serve maybe just these gates, and eventually I'll swap these over to serving just like these gates here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works, because of course it's, you know, we're still working with it. It's a work in progress. So as for connecting these guys over here, because of course if we do the baggage depots over here, we're going to need different baggage carousels. Unless we build some here, then just extend them all the way across the back here. which seems a little bit too much. It seems a little bit too insane, I should say. So we're only going to connect 2 of them to this, which I hope will work. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and start with this here and bring that up just like this here, and one more in there. There we go. And of course, we're going to connect, let's see, the first ones that we connected to these were the ones at this side here. So these 2 over here. These guys are going to go on the outside and connect all the way behind that. So that makes some sense. Sure. So let's see. How did we do this one? We did this one with the first one. So the bottom one with the first one. Okay. Sure, I guess. That seems a little bit weird, but okay. And we're going to bring it out through there and just connect the mundo right up in here. As for this one, I suppose we can still take it here and just do something like this. Can we bring it in a little bit closer? Let's just do something like that, just to cancel that. We can bring it a little bit closer, so let's do something like that. Down like this and over like that. There we go. So now it's all connected, at least for this one. So this one has connections. This is a start. It looks like for now we could probably just connect the taxiway. That way we can actually use these, so we won't get that many, you know, the golf cart going to that many things. And we of course do not have enough money. It is midnight though, so I am going to go ahead and just grab a little bit of a loan, and hopefully that's going to pay off this whole thing. Thank goodness. Now we have no money though, so that's something as well. So that's, you know, it's okay. It's okay. So now we have to assign this, of course. Sure. I mean, it's a little bit far, but sure, it works. And let's go ahead and clear these. And wow, everything's actually going a little bit smoothly right now. It's not lagging, which I guess that makes sense. We don't exactly have that many people here, except for that flight apparently, which is okay. And luckily for us, we don't have any security issues tonight, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm actually very, very pleased with that. Yeesh, money situation not looking good, but now we got $1,000 from that, and a few other flights are leaving, thank goodness. And we should be getting some flights coming in pretty soon. So yesterday, the flights that we missed, or I guess the flight that we missed, was due to the fact that we had some security issues. So today we probably shouldn't have that problem at all. If we have a problem with any flights canceling, that means that it's a scheduling problem, not a security problem, unless we somehow at some point cause a security problem, which, whoops, my bad. But I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try really, really hard not to. Also, I was thinking I want to move this gate over here. Assigned baggage. Oh, 3 candidates. Okay, good. That works. That means we have these 3 actually working for it. But right. As I was saying, I want to move this over here. So I think I'm going to have to actually just dismantle it first overall, which means we're going to have some problems. We might have to move some flights around or build gate B2 just so we can deal with this. And send, yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to build gate B2, send the flights over there, and then move this one over. I'm not so sure if it's going to be reassigned as gate B1. I really, really hope it is. Otherwise, gate B1 will be lost forever. And then we're going to have a big mess on our hands, which I hope doesn't happen. It looks like our builders are currently working on our baggage line, which is okay. I really want the taxiway built in as well. My gosh, yeah, that is a pretty big job. How many do we have? We have 20 workers. I'm going to go ahead and hire 5 more, just because it seems like we're always busy with them now, since we are, of course, trying to continue growing. We have so much room to continue growing, and we're always trying to do this. So there we go. And also, of course, we need some of our workers to go around and use the golf cars to collect baggage from something that's not being serviced. So that also makes some kind of sense. Excuse me. Sense? What was sense? I don't know what that word is, but apparently I just said it. Whew, must be because it's 5 in the morning, you guys. I apologize. So we are going to go ahead and build that up proper. Good. And I really think we should put in the gate. Yeah, let's go for it. Just because I think it's going to help us out. So let's go and do that. We'll actually do some research. Can we actually afford the standby gates one? We can. So excuse me? There we go. So we'll try to use this one as a standby gate, just in case. Unless we get other objects that are standby gates, then whoops, my bad. Wait, what? No. I don't want to hear anything about C. Why is this happening? No, don't tell me. No. Okay, we just wasted money. Okay, well, I think I figured out what the thing is. We have to place them next to each other. If B2 is not placed here, then it's gonna be C. I'm not okay with that, and we just lost $42,000 just because I was testing things out. Not good, but you know what? We're gonna make plenty of money so we can pay off our loan and actually afford everything else that we need. So we're stuck with B1 unless we, just put the flights in the nether regions of the airport universe and just have them floating around for forever. Nether regions of the airport universe sounds actually a lot dirtier than I intended. My Oh gosh, I don't know, 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, that's exactly what it is. So, 1, 2, I think we can do that, sure. I'm gonna build the taxiway in now just because it's gonna help us out a little bit with, you know, moving flights around. That's gonna help out a ton. And I guess, you know, once we get the money, we'll put in B2 there and then B3, if that's even is that even gonna be considered B3 now I'm looking at it? It's so far removed from this that I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's see, is there a way to check? Secure areas, environmental heat map, nope. Info, does that even tell us anything? Not really. Sectors, I mean, it's just considered like one big sector, so I don't exactly know what the heck is happening here. Staff info. Those are very blurry faces. Ooh, we can fire them from here. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. And also very nice. That, I wonder if we can mass fire somehow, like selecting them all at once? Nope, that doesn't happen. Never mind. Okay, and we have a lot of security workers, of course, because we have a massive security area. Okay, so now that we spent all of our money and basically haven't paid off our loan, what else are we to do? Well, it looks like this is actually working, so that means we are directing our baggage right there. We have to connect the one that's over here, though, next. So, do we pay off our loan or do we just hold on to it? I think we're going to hold on to it just because we clearly need more money. So, how are we going to get this one working? We need to get ourselves our baggage depot, put it somewhere over here. We are going to connect the blue on the, I think it's just like the other one, right? So something like this. And we're going to drop that right up in there. I think that's right. I'm not so sure, but I hope it is. And we're, of course, going to just bring this out like this. And like this. And sure, like this and like that. That should be good. Okay. So now, of course, we have to connect these two, which, again, I have no idea why I did it this way, but I have to, you know, keep it kind of sort of the same. Did I not do it that way? I don't think. Wait a second. That's not right. No, that's actually right. I see it now. Oh, boy. Okay, well. So we have to bring this around. So first things first is bringing this one closer to the inside. The other one, the bottom one goes on the outside. Gotcha. All right, so this one goes on the outside. So this one has to go first. Let's bring it out over here. And we cannot, let's see, right here. Okay, so this one is going to have to go all the way across the way here along this wall. There we go. All right, so that's one way to do it. But of course, we have a very, very long way to go with this, which, why did I do it this way? Why? Because, you know, I have to mirror it now just to make it look proper, at least in my opinion, proper. So, how did we go about this over here? We went right next to it. Okay, so that's not that bad. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do something like this. I think I got it, you guys. I think I got it now. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna go ahead and do something like this. Bring it all the way up over here, because of course we have to go the super long way, because I cannot make anything easy on myself. We're gonna put one there, do it all the way across here, and it's gonna connect somewhere over here. At which point did I bring it up? Or down, I should say. Oh, I just dragged it all the way across. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's just drag it to there, and we should make use of it later on, because I don't want to work with that right now. It's going to be just too much of a headache. As for this one, we're going to go ahead and do something like this, like that, and bring it just across from this one here. Of course, we can't connect them, though, because the game prohibits us from doing that, which I find it a little bit... Wait, does it? Something was changed, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Also, I'm going to leave that gap there because I built an extra piece there, which I want to remove, and I'm going to move it right over there later on once we store it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this right here, and there we go. Alright, so now we can connect these guys, thank goodness. I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here. I think this one connects with this one here. That makes some sense. Ta-da! And lastly, this one connects with this one right here. Not quite ta-da, because this one is the one that I messed up. So let's see. Are we... Oh, you know what? We're gonna need more of it, so let's just, what? Uh-oh. It seems like the game disagrees with me right now. It, doesn't want me to build this in here. So we might have some kind of problem that I'm gonna have to remove something or other somewhere. My bad, you guys. My bad. So this is what our baggage system currently looks like. It's very symmetrical because, you know, I really like symmetry. And, well, we're not done with it quite yet because, of course, we need more baggage hubs back somewhere over here so we can actually connect these last 4 ticketing desks to something. I figure what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 baggage carousel to each side over here just so we can, you know, redirect the bags somewhere over there. It really doesn't matter too much, but we of course need them. And I guess that means we're going to have to build in this area, which is a little bit dangerous because, as you saw before, the game doesn't like it so much when we tear down a wall and suddenly expose the whole airport to the outside, which makes some sense, you know, it only makes sense here. So we're gonna have to change something up about that pretty soon. Maybe just build out from this side down instead of connecting them up when it's kind of sort of a building already, if that makes sense, just so that we won't actually have any issues, because yesterday, despite being okay, we had issues, but it wasn't as bad as the day before. We only missed 1. However, that 1 was a 747, which is never good. So it seems like some point between the 767 and this 747 we have issues because they have like half an hour between them. This one might not be boarding fast enough, or actually it looks like it has more than enough. Maybe not. It's a 767 though. Maybe we can give it less time. A2, let's see. Gate A2. This one is the 787, 767. Alright, so I'm going to give it less time, and hopefully that's going to make a difference. Let's see. Yeah, half an hour less. Is it raining? Oh my gosh, it's raining. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. We're going to give it less time, and hopefully that works for us. I'm not sure if it will, but, you know, fingers crossed. Right, so last thing that I want to do here is I want to put these guys in because we're going to need them pretty soon. Of course, just so we can finish those guys off and be done with our baggage for basically the whole time, because I don't think we're going to build any more baggage after this. Let's go ahead and flip this around. Yeah, I think I went in this direction. So we're going to put this somewhere close to the middle. I don't know what the middle is over in these sections, so I'm just going to drop that there. Ooh, that's actually really not even close to the middle. This one's closer to the middle, so we're gonna have to move that one as soon as it's built in. I know, why do you do this? Well, like I said, I like symmetry. And we're gonna need some baggage depots. I'm gonna go for 2, just because it's gonna help us out a lot. And let's see, we're going to need, the pink side is gonna have to connect there. Actually, both sides have to connect. So it doesn't really matter which way we do it. Either way, it's gonna have to work. I think we can do it this way though, because the pink side is further away and we probably need less conveyor line to connect those two. We're gonna do that one there just like that. Hopefully this is gonna work. Again, not so sure, but you know, we're trying here. Now, we do have tons of money. Well, I say tons of money, but then as soon as we start building foundation, it's really not that much money. Like, let's see, if I wanted to fill out the rest of this with foundation, yeah, we still can't afford that. Foundation, why must you be so expensive? I just want to build in this massive airport and see how it works, you know, by itself with these 2 runways. Having, like, what? Oh, we can actually build the rest of the gates now, can't we? We can afford it. Sure, let's go for that. So this is going to be... I give up. That's going to be I give up, basically. Is that D1 now? My gosh. My gosh. Whatever, individual terminal or something like that. I don't know. Jeez, that's actually really frustrating. I wish we could change that. Anyway, let's go ahead and just put our large sliding glass doors in here, because why would we waste any more money trying to make this work? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? So let's go ahead and do something like that there, and ta-da! We now have 4 more gates. And did we get the research done? We did. Cool, so now I can use standby gates. Let's see what that looks like, because I've not actually taken a look at that. Is it here? I know it's somewhere. I've seen it before. Schedule. Aha, right there. So standby gates, there we go. And of course these are not standby gates, so we can't exactly see the flights there, and these are under construction, so we can't see exactly what we can do there. But this is so frustrating. I wish we could change the names, because that makes 0 sense as to why it is considered C1, D1, E1. Anybody have any info as to why that happens? Do we have to like have them immediately next to each other for them to not count that way? Interesting, and still slightly frustrating. So as soon as these are built in, I think I'm going to actually assign, can I assign these to, aha. Alright, so I have to unassign this one first. Unassign. We're going to assign this one to this, and as soon as that one's built, we're going to assign it to this one as well. These 2 are taking a lot longer for some reason. Alright, and assign there, close. And this one, as soon as these are done, we'll assign that. So, this gate, can we... Oh, we can reassign the names. Thank goodness. So, can we, change this to, let's just make this B3. This one's gonna be B4. Haha, we did it. We did it. Okay, good. This one is going to be B1. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so good. That's also, it's just such a relief right now because I was so worried that, we'd have B1 all the way over here. That makes no sense, but I'm glad that that's actually part of the game. What exactly is going on with our soon-to-be B2? It's not being built. Also, are these flights all going to go to... they were actually reassigned to B4. Nice! Okay, that's really, really good. I like the way that works for sure. However, it seems like we're taking a little bit too long to build this up. We might be waiting for some kind of delivery. I don't see one. I really don't see one. What are you guys waiting for? I think they might be a little bit lost. And what's happening over here? We don't have key agent desks. Naturally. We'll get those in eventually, though. That's not really a priority right now. Let's go ahead and assign this guy, and of course, change the name to Gate B2. There you go, you guys. We have all the gates that we'll have for this airport. We shall start assigning flights to that in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of SimAirport. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.